Yes, you got a chance to get away. People leave you alone a little bit.
Fast. It definitely went fast, but it was good to get a little reset, and I feel like I was definitely kind of ready to get back here and get playing basketball again. So.
When's the last time you had a vacation?
Gosh, probably my early years of college, like after the season, maybe my sophomore year of college. Other than that, I was pretty busy. I think my junior year, I played so long my junior year, and then obviously my senior year, I came right here. So that's probably my sophomore year of college. So it's been a while.
And were you able to unplug a little bit and not think about hoops?
Yeah, I read a book. I wasn't on my phone much. So it was really nice. Yeah, just kind of relaxed. It was weird for sure.
How did it actually feel to come back from that time off? Did you feel any different playing?
I definitely feel like I have my legs under me a little bit more, like just feel a little more refreshed, but once you get kind of back in the groove of things, you get a little sore too because you haven't really competed much over the course of the last week, so just getting back into the rhythm of that too, and it'll be good. Like lifting weights, you can kind of go a little bit harder knowing that you don't have to like be cautious of a game coming up. I think also like our practices, we've been going hard. Like this is a time for us to really get better and work on things that we need to work on. So we're going for about 2 hours, sometimes more. We're lifting before, trying to work out on my own too. So it feels like a normal summer for me. That's like kind of what I'm used to from college. Like that's what you did in college. You worked out basically all day, twice a day. You lifted hard. You were sore. So for me, it's like kind of takes you back to that. But it's been really good for us, I think.
What have been some of those things you guys have been working hard on in these so far?
I think defense is definitely our biggest focus coming into this little break for us. We know that we win games when we hold teams below, I think, 84 points. Like, we're scoring the ball perfectly fine. That's not our problem. And obviously our offense is only going to get better and better. But if we can, find a way to get rid of 7 points every single game, I think we'll be in a position to be a lot more successful down the stretch.
What was more beneficial for you these past week, 10 days, the physical break or the mental break?
Oh gosh, probably the mental break, honestly. Like, it's so like mentally and emotionally exhausting, like the season and everything that goes along with it. Something obviously I appreciate and I'm very thankful for. And obviously I'm physically exhausted too. Like I've been playing basketball for a year straight, so it's weird not playing. But I think the refresh from every standpoint is really healthy for myself and something that I needed. And just to come into this, practice these 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is, and just really enjoy it with my team is what's been fun for me.
Was there something that you were maybe deprived of during the break, just from the grind of the season, that you were able to get back and do more of? Or?
The sun. I mean, I'm still super pale. I'm still deprived of the sun, but I'm gonna try to play more golf, honestly, over the break. I haven't been out there yet this year, so I got new clubs that I need to break in and see how they swing. So hopefully get out there later this week, honestly.
How many clubs did you get? Do you know?
Well, I have like a lot of clubs. I have some Callaways I play. I just got some new ones. The Skunk and Smoke. Are those Callaways too? I don't know. I think I play mostly Callaways. I have a Bettinardi putter. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know. I have nice clubs. I have a lot of clubs. I actually give all my clubs I get rid of to my dad. So he goes and uses them for me. So.
Did you get into it because of your dad or your brothers?
Yeah, definitely my dad. I remember, for one of my birthdays when I was a young kid, I wanted a set of golf clubs. It was super random, so I got like a pink bag and pink golf clubs. They were like obviously super cheap and horrible, but I would beg my dad, like whenever on the rare weekend I didn't have like a soccer tournament or softball or basketball, like I would beg my dad to take me golfing. We would go golfing together, and then my older brother's really into golf too, so we play as much as we can. And then honestly in college, like a lot of my teammates played, a lot of our coaches played, our managers played, so like I would go play twilight golf like every day in the summers. It was a lot of fun, and the sun would be going down. I would be playing until you couldn't see your ball anymore, and then I'd drive to the clubhouse. So I definitely missed that a lot.
What about watching the Olympics? Do you have a chance to lay on the couch and watch some Olympics?
Yeah,
enjoy that?
I've watched a good amount of it. I watched USA Women yesterday. That was fun. I watched USA Men. I try to watch as much as I can. Obviously, the perfect time is during practice with the time change in Paris. So maybe Christie should cancel practice so I can watch more of the Olympics.
Are you bummed you're not there?
No, I mean, I think the break's definitely been good. I mean, it's certainly cool. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you're only going to ever get in 4 years. So I wouldn't say I'm necessarily bummed. I think it gives you something to work for sure, and something to dream of. And 4 years you can be there, and 4 years comes fast. Like, it makes me think of like that's your time in college. And I feel like I was just a freshman in college, so it shows you that you got to start working now if you want that to be your dream in 4 years. So I think that's it for me. It's like work hard and hopefully you can be there.
What does this setting feel like? Is it another training camp? Is it a combination of teamwork and you to knock off some objectives that you want to get accomplished?
Yeah, I think it's definitely some of like stuff I want to work on personally that I can work on with Coach Jesse, and then I think it's also like a training camp vibe in terms of like how long we're going and how hard we're going, just because you can't really do that in the season as much. But also like it's different because I feel like we have such great connection. Like I came into training camp and like I didn't know my teammates that well, but now we're like starting to build that chemistry and starting to get on a roll that, you know, we come here and it's just like you're continuing to add like steps to it. It's not like you're setting a foundation. It's just like you're continuing to build and go up and up. So I think it's definitely, we're not coming here to just shoot around and, you know, waste time. Like we're here to work and get better and compete hard, and our practice boys have done a great job too.
I believe Grace was a state champion in high school for golf. Have you played with that?
Grace was?
Yeah.
What?
Have you played with anyone? Yeah, I think
Grace, you were a state champion golfer? Why did you hide that from me? She was on the team. They didn't play her, apparently.
Have you played with anyone on this team?
Honestly, I have not. I need to go. I know Lexi plays a little bit. Christy actually plays a little bit. Me and Christy probably go out there at some point. See if she can swing a golf club. I don't know. But I think a decent amount of people probably play. We can get them into it. We probably need to get some people out there. I want to see like AB swing a golf club. I feel like that might be funny. Yeah, she probably won't like it.
You guys actually had some good momentum going, obviously, going into the break. You talked as a team about how you sustain that through this time off?
Yeah, I think it's like we're coming in here and working hard. Like I said, like I don't think this has been something where it's like, oh, let's just come get shots up and run through our plays. Like no, like basically everything we've been doing has been live. Like we've been competing, we've been keeping track of who's winning drills and what, and everybody knows that. So I think it's just, you know, continue to build off of what we've done, continue to build our confidence. Obviously the Dallas loss before the break was a little disappointing. I think it was a good, you know, self-realization for everybody that our defense needs to get better. Like our defense wasn't good. We need to stop turning the ball over as much. So just continue to build off that, honestly.
Did it chill out a little bit? What'd you do?
I slept and I laid in the sun. It was great. Slept and laid in the sun.
Where'd you go?
What about golfing? Did you golf for that?
Twice. I got 2 little 9 holes in. Not 18. I wasn't ready for 18. I can play every day, though. I do love it. And I've tried to get, I need to get Grace out on the golf course. Maybe she might get me.
What was today about for you guys? Getting de-rusting? Is it a specific focus? What's this week going to be like too?
Yeah, just, you know, we just keep talking about just kind of getting the muck off. Like, you know, I wanted them to go and just relax, you know, but as a pro athlete, a lot of them weren't going to do that. But, you know, I think they did go get some rest, just looking to get their legs under them.
Have you learned from past Olympic breaks what it takes to come out of that stronger or in any way?
Yeah, you know, I had some that were on the Olympic team the last time I was in an Olympic break situation. So we were down, you know, some of our top players. This is great. This is great. We have, you know, other than Christy Wallace, which we were missing her, but good luck to her. We're able to get a lot of good work in, a lot of good breakdown stuff in that's just going to help us in the long run.
Kind of an awkward approach of having to wait so long for a game. Can you do too much with them right now?
You know, we kind of, it's a balancing act. It is, because that's a long time before you play. So it's just about finding ways to get better, finding ways to keep having fun in basketball, even doing other things off the basketball court. We've really got a lot of things planned for players that are non-basketball related, just team stuff for team bonding and chemistry. So, you know, and they get into that stuff, so it's fun.
What do you hope is the feel for the next couple of weeks? Like a mini training camp combined with, Kayla mentioned how there's already that chemistry, now you're just trying to build on that.
Yeah, I think you can keep getting better with that chemistry, and I actually just sat and talked with her, just got her thoughts on what some of that is like, what we need to do, what she thinks these next couple weeks, and that's just what we keep talking about. The more they play together, the more that chemistry just builds, you know, and then the more we can just, you know, tweak things here and there. But I love where we ended. I know, you know, Dallas, that was a tough one. But I love like getting them a break, sitting with 11 wins, 14 to go, sitting in 7th place. You know, we just want to keep getting better, be ready for things to come.
Kim was saying that the mental break might be as important or more than the physical break. Did you have any specific advice for her just how to approach this period and build into the second half?
Yeah, I think she had talked about she didn't know if she could turn it off, and that just is what she really needed after coming off that college season. Like I was like, hey, Lynn, just step away and breathe. And I think she really did that, and she was ready to get back in here when we came in yesterday for a little bit.
Defense is obviously, it sounds like the priority of this. How do you go about drilling that and improving upon that without the game?
Yeah, they love that. They love that. It was, you know, I'm sure she talked about how much she loved the defensive work that we're doing. But that's just where we are, and that's where we have to get better. I mean, you know, we've got to do a better job of keeping people in front of us. We've got to do a better job of pressuring the basketball. You know, our transition defense has a lot to do with us and our turnovers. So, like, that's another piece. But we've just got in the half court, team defense is so important.
We saw Timmy, I think, with like a cast, any up there.
Yeah, she's going to get to the doctor, I think, around the 5th, and they're going to look at it and see kind of where she is, and hopefully we can start progressing in a good direction after that.
Do you want to use the standings as a motivator down the stretch, or you try to tell them to ignore it, just play every day?
We talk about it. I mean, we talk about that's our goal. I mean, making the playoffs is our goal. We're sitting in a playoff, you know, position right now. We have to keep getting better to put ourselves where we're not hoping people are losing games or, you know, waiting till the end. Like, we want to be a playoff team this year. I'll take 8, 7, 6. It doesn't matter to me.